Item number R1 is to conduct the oath of office ceremony for the incoming District 1 and District 5 supervisors. That's Kevin Crye and Chris Kelstrom. I would like to have you welcome. I think you might know these two men. Judge Burgess, if I can encourage you to come over, and we're going to submit to you as this platform is yours. And gentlemen, if you can come forward, and you're more than welcome to have those that we're going to do some pinning here in a minute after the judge swears you in. You're welcome to bring your wife, and I think your aunt is with you.
Morning.
So Judge, any way you want to arrange them. Maybe a little bit of both, so you guys can be seen by the community as well.
So I know they can see you.
Yeah, okay.
Boy, that's true.
All right, board chair and board members, good morning and thank you. First of all, I'm going to call somebody out here this morning. Quite a few folks here today have been through my court in jury duty. In fact, two up here recently have done that. And I had one of them come up to me and say, we were speaking about how old we were. And I said I was born in 74, and all he heard was 74. I'm not going to say who this was, but I said, no, I am not 74, I am 48. So I know I look old, folks, in terms of the gray hair, but I'm not that old. All right, so this oath is extremely important to me. In fact, last time I was here, I was administering this oath for our sheriff, a very good friend of mine, Michael Johnson, and I spoke about the importance of this oath. And I mean that to my core, what that means. It's not just me. The importance of this oath is found in state statute. In fact, it is so important that these two gentlemen cannot assume the responsibilities of their office until this oath is administered. And that's actually Government Code Section 1360. And that government code cites to the Constitution, our state Constitution, for that oath. I'm going to divert just a moment here, because that oath, if you all go to it, and I would encourage you to do it, it is not the oath I'm going to give today. Now, what do I mean by that? In 1967, out of Los Angeles County, a case called Vogel versus the County of Los Angeles petitioned and came forward all the way up to our state Supreme Court. And what I think is fascinating about that case is it implicitly discusses the separation of powers of our government. It also does something else. It speaks about how a state constitution cannot override a federal constitutional right. That is what happened in 1967. But if you go to that state constitution now, it's still there. I'm not going to give that part that has been invalidated, but I will give the oath that we all know. Now, I want to speak, if I can, to you two today. It seems a bit odd that I'm doing that when I do this, but I'm going to speak to you when I say this. This oath has no preference to who its taker is. Age, gender, race, socioeconomic status, it simply does not care. No matter the person, it demands the same, as it should. It also does not care about our personal beliefs, mine included. And folks, I want to say, there have been more than one occasion when I've had this position or held this position where I have upheld a law that I disagree with. I'm not going to say it was easy, but it's what my oath demands me to do. And that's exactly what it should do. That's how foundational and important it is. Now, I will say that this oath, to me, if you ever face a course as to which way you should go and you have doubt, it's this oath that will guide you. It has done that for me, and I take it to my core, as I said earlier, very important to myself. All right, so are you two ready to give that oath? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you folks tell me that you affirm. If you agree, can you all hear me when I face this way? If you agree, I just want you to tell me you affirm at the conclusion, okay? Go ahead and raise your right hand. I do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will be well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter. You can say I do or I affirm if you agree.
I affirm.
Congratulations.